Swaggity swag, what's in the bag? Jay here, your coach for the Carolina Keldeos for the UCL or United Championship League, and today I am bringing you guys our week. Ooh, what week is it? Week 13, I think. I can't even remember anymore. There's so many weeks. I think it's week 12 though, because we still have Patters, Nappy, and Shady to battle after this battle. But we're going up against Mo Heat, or the Heated Mo, the Toronto Togekiss. I'm sorry if I'm like completely and totally scrambled right now. I am sore. My body hurts right now because like I had to mow the grass. Get it? Mow the grass. No, that was a terrible joke. But I had to mow the grass this week, and my body's been sore, and basically I just can't move, and it hurts to move. But hopefully we do better in this battle than we did last week, because last week we got 5-0'd by the South Beach Slow Kings, and we played absolutely terribly last week, and so I want to do better. I want to do better for you guys. But let's go ahead and go over the team real quick. So right here we have our Victini. Victini is rocking Energy Ball just for the Swampert if he decides he wants to bring it. We have the blue, but this is mainly a special Victini. Again, I don't know why I haven't been running physical Victini. I just been running special Victini a lot, but I guess I just like it a little bit more. But I do carry U-turn just in case I want to like try to pivot switch or anything like that. We have our Sneasel with a Poison Jab for the Clefable. I know we're not going to be able to take a hit from the Clefable, not a Moonblast or anything like that, but that's the Sneasel is here to try to hit a little hard with the Poison Jab and have knockoff items on any of his other Pokemon, being like maybe the Jirachi if he wants to bring that in. We have our physically defensive Golbat running Tailwind this time, because I'm actually not afraid of hazards from his side. He has Pokemon that can set up hazards, but I don't know if Mo's gonna really set up hazards, and if he does, then that kind of sucks in our favor. But I'm running Tailwind instead, because I want to try to outspeed some of his Pokemon, especially if they have a Scarf on them, or if he wants to run a Rain Mega Swampert. I figured Tailwind just be good support overall, because I noticed I haven't been using Defog, and PK suggested this to me, and I was like, you know what, that's smart. I like that. We have our especially defensive Registeel, rocking Iron Head for the Clefable instead of Seismic Toss, and then we have our Mega Blastoise with Yawn, just in case we need to force Mo to switch out from whatever Pokemon he's in with. And then we have our especially defensive Sylveon, and yeah, we are good to go. But hopefully we do well in this match. I'm a little afraid, but we're here just to have fun. I'm not. There it is. There's the Clefable. The Clefable is probably the scariest thing on his side, for me anyway. He brought the Cinccino, so he's probably gonna be rocking King's Rock on that. I think I'm running Inner Focus on my Golbat instead of Infiltrator, because I didn't really expect him to I don't really expect him to set up a sub with anyone. But looking at his team, I feel like he could lead with either Darmanitan or Jirachi, and possibly U-turn out. Maybe even Cinccino, to be honest. So what would our best lead be? I feel like our best lead would probably be if he leads with Cinccino. That could be an issue, because Cinccino will outspeed my Victini. We could lead with our Sneasel, but then Cinccino will outspeed us still, because I didn't pour all my EVs into speed. This Sneasel has like a little bit in special defense, which you might sound weird, but it has that. See, if I was Mo, I'd probably lead off with either the Darmanitan, Cinccino, or Jirachi. So I'm gonna go in the. I'm gonna lead with Victini. I don't have any Scarfers on the team right now. I would lead with my Registeel, but nah, I don't want to lead off with the Registeel right now. So let's see. But he doesn't have any Spinners or Defoggers, so I need to get my rocks up as soon as possible, because that'll limit the Darmanitan switch in and a Togekiss switch in. But let's see. And there's no, it's not Darmanitan. The Swampert. All right. Good. All right, all right. Okay, so we have Energy Ball. We have Energy Ball. I could go for it right now, but I feel like he would predict that and switch. So, and honestly, I don't think Mo is gonna want to lose this Swampert first turn. Now, at the same time, he could just stay in, and he could predict me to switch out, and no, see, he knows we have the Energy Ball. He knows we do. I mean, even though the battle just started, he's probably predicting me to go for the Energy Ball, but he might predict me to overpredict. Okay, no. Let's sit down and think for a second. First turn of the game. Do I overpredict and predict him to switch out and go for the U-turn? If I do that, who could I switch into that could take on this Swampert reliably? I could probably switch into my Blastoise. I could probably switch into my Golbat as well. But I think the safer option for me right now is to go for the Energy Ball because he doesn't know what item we have. Okay, so he stays in. Now, okay, so he stays in. If he stays in and he goes for the Protect, then, I mean, it's still, we're still good. No, he just let it go. Okay. 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 I don't know if he was, was he expecting that? I honestly can't tell you. I honestly cannot tell you. I don't know. But see, now right here, what do I want to do? Do I want to stay in and go for the Thunder, or do I want to switch out, go into my Registeel and set up the rocks? Because once we set up the rocks, this Togekiss can't keep switching in and out, and neither can a Darmanitan. So I think what I want to do here is I want to bluff the choice item, right? Because he doesn't know what item we have. He didn't see any Life Orb recovery. He doesn't know if we're Expert Belt or Choice Scarf or whatever. He doesn't know what item we have. So what I can do right now, instead of me being greedy and going for the Thunder, I can go into my Registeel, set up the rocks, and then we'll be good to go. Plus I carry Iron Head on my Registeel, so we can still attack this Togekiss if we really want to. And then he could have Aura Sphere and all that. Oh, okay, that's good. That's good. Yes. Okay, so because this doesn't really affect us all that much, just because we're Registeel, so we're already slow as it is. So what I'm gonna do now is, honestly, I could just paralyze this Togekiss and we'll be good to go. But what I think I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go for the Stealth Rock, because it is very important that I get my rocks up. He's gonna try to flinch me to death. I know that. But we got through. We hit through. So there we go. We have our Stealth Rocks up. We're pretty much good to go right now. So I don't know what Mo wants to do at this point in time, because we packed the rest on our Registeel. So yeah, this paralysis means nothing to me right now. Right now he has Jirachi, Clefable, Cinccino, Darmanitan. He could go into Darmanitan, but I don't see him going into Darmanitan. Wait, does Togekiss get Defog? I think it does. If he reveals Defog, then that means, well, that'll be good for us, because then we know another move on this thing's moveset. But I think what I want to do right now is I want to go for the Iron Head. It's just a safer play for me. I could go for the T-Wave, but I mean, I don't really need to go for the T-Wave right now. Okay, so I guess he predicted me to switch, which part of me wanted to. Believe me, part of me actually really wanted to switch, but see, he can't do anything to me. So because he can't do anything to me, I'm guessing he's gonna switch out, and if he switches out, that'd be great for us. So actually, instead of me going for the Iron Head now, I'm gonna go for the T-Wave, because I mean, if he stays in, I mean, okay, so he does pack the Defog. All right, that's cool. Okay, so all right, so we know he packs a Defog. That's great. That's great for us. Because I'm just gonna set up my rocks again. Because like, look, his Togekiss can't do anything to us. He can hax us. He can try to hax us out, but he can't do anything. Outside of that, an Air Slash is not gonna do much. He's revealed Thunder Wave. All right, see, he's revealed Thunder Wave. He's revealed Defog and Air Slash. So, I don't know what the fourth move is, but it's probably Roost, which means he cannot do anything to our Registeel. So really, even though we're paralyzed and he could possibly flinch us out, he can't do anything to us if he packs Roost. So because he can't do anything to us, there's no reason why I need to switch out. Plus, I packed the Iron Head, so that's super effective. And I don't really, honestly, no one else on my team wants to take an Air Slash. I mean, Sylveon could probably take one, easy peasy lemon squeezy. Okay, good. See, because I can make him waste turns going for Defog, which is great, and I can get some damage on this dude. Okay, so that did a nice chunk of damage. Nice chunk of damage. I like that. I like that. It's not big damage, but it's damage. So I'm gonna go for the Stealth Rock again. If he reveals his fourth move and it's Roost, then that's great. That's good. I just thought of it. My what's it called? My Blastoise does not have Ice Beam. Then again, it doesn't really need it. We should be good to go. But right now we're in a great position right now. Okay, Roost. So he does pack the Roost. So we know his whole moveset. We know that his only attacking move is Air Slash, meaning he cannot do anything to us. Honestly, this is a stalemate. Honestly, it's kind of a stalemate, but kind of not, because like he wants me to switch. Okay, he switched. That's great. So he sent out Togekiss, which is his Clefable. All right. This thing is the thing that is gonna give me the most trouble. This is the thing that's gonna give me the most trouble because I don't know how to handle it. I have no clue how I want to handle this thing. I could paralyze it, but I mean, is that really gonna help us? Because then I won't be able to go for the Yawn with my Blastoise if I'm able to bring in my Blastoise. Flamethrower. Okay, so he reveals the Flamethrower, but we're specially defensive, so we're gonna eat that. Like, we're gonna eat that. So, okay, so he's lefties. He's lefties. So he's revealed the Flamethrower, but now what else is on his moveset? That's the question. That is the question. Because we have our rocks up, so we don't need to go for rocks again. They really need to put some Stealth Rock animation and Spike animation, most definitely. But he switched out, and he's gonna go into Swampert, which is probably Darman. No, it's the Jirachi. Okay. So now, what would a Jirachi want to do to a Registeel? Honestly, let me think. If he has Fire Punch, Jolly Fire Punch on our Registeel. We're special defensive. Yeah, we should be able to take a Fire Punch. And you can't burn us, so I could just go ahead and paralyze this Jirachi and we can call it a day. Heart Stamp. Okay, no, he's going for the Heart Stamp. Is he trying to... Yeah, okay, so he's flinching us out. Hopefully we can hit through. I'm actually really surprised Mo's going for all the hacks like right now. Because I don't like, has he been doing that in this league? I'm not sure. But wow, we got flinched again. Okay. I haven't seen any any life orb damage or anything like that, so he's probably choice because I don't see any leftover recovery either. He might be choice. He could be expert belt. Honestly, I couldn't tell you what this Jirachi is holding. I would say he's choiced. But all I have to do though is hit through. Like all I have to do is hit through this this hacks and I'm good to go. You know? What is Heart Stamp's Heart Stamp? Like, I cannot believe this. Okay, so 30% chance to flinch, so I think it's like 60. So we just have to hit because of Serene Grace. I think Serene Grace doubles it. So all I'm trying to do right now is, okay, so he packs the Fire Punch. Alright, so he does pack the Fire Punch. Indeed, we got paralyzed. That is awesome. Okay, so but that revealed that he's not choiced. That just revealed to us that he's not choiced. So he's probably expert belt, if anything. I really wouldn't know what item he's holding, but he could be Okaberry, to be honest. But at this point, I think it would be great to switch into our Victini, because we resist both stabs. He has Fire Punch. I mean, what other move he's gonna be carrying on this Jirachi? I have absolutely no clue. But we're just gonna go into Victini. Here's the Fire Punch. It's not gonna do anything. So now at this point, I'm free to go for a Blue Flare. At the same time, he does have the Darmanitan on his side, still on his side. I feel like he wouldn't stay in. He could go into his Clefable. He could go into Togekiss. He doesn't know what item our Victini is. But I feel like the safer move for me would be to just go for the Blue Flare, because at the end of the day, Blue Flare hit the Jirachi, and it's stab. The only thing that resists it on this side of the field is the Darmanitan. So I think going for Blue Flare would be our best option, because we got rid of the Swampert. And so he does switch out. He goes into the Togekiss. Alright, that's cool. That's awesome. So he's going to be catching a Blue Flare. And then I'm not sure at that range, will a Thunder kill that Togekiss? Because if we go for a defensive Togekiss, Thunder does 46 to 54% on the Togekiss, I do believe. So a Thunder should be able to kill, because he doesn't know that he doesn't know what item we have. So I'm gonna go for the Thunder. I don't really see him switching out. There we go. Okay. Alright, so alright, and there goes the Togekiss. Okay, so now that the Togekiss is out the way, what else could there be? What could he go? What would he go into right now that would be a problem for our Victini? Because now he knows that we aren't choiced. He knows we aren't choiced now. So I can see him going into Cinccino. I can see him going into maybe Clefable. Cinccino. There it is. Okay, so he goes into Cinccino. Now, what would a Cinccino want to do? I don't know. But I feel like our Registeel should be able to take it on, unless this thing somehow carries Wake Up Slap or something. I honestly don't know what I want to do against this thing, because it does get Rock Blast, and we have our physically defensive Golbat carrying the Eviolite, but I need to Jolly Skill Link. Rock Blast does 70%. Yeah, see, that's a lot. See, that's so much damage. And if he has Skill Link, then yeah, that's a lot of damage. A lot of damage I don't want to take. And if he goes for the Rock Blast, like, honestly, the best thing for us right now would be our Registeel. I still kind of need the Registeel around, but I mean, what are you gonna do? What are you gonna do? So I'm gonna go ahead and switch out. because I need to keep Victini safe. Go into our Registeel right now. He goes for the knockoff. All right, so he packs the knockoff. He just knocked off our lefties. That's kind of unfortunate, but I'm gonna go for the rest right now. I should go for the T-Wave. I probably should have went for the T-Wave right there. Well, no, that's fine. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. Cause we still have our Golbat. We're good. But I probably should have went for the T-Wave right there. But if he switches out, that means he can. If he switches out right now, that means his Cinccino cannot do anything to our Registeel. Okay, so he tail slaps. All right. All right. What I need to do now is we need to get this rest. We need to get this rest right now. Yes. Okay. So we got the rest off, which is great. Too bad we're not Resto Chesto. But honestly, I can just burn off these turns, cause like he can't do anything. Like he cannot do anything. This Cinccino can't do anything to our Registeel. So because the Cinccino can't do anything to our Registeel, I'm just gonna burn off these sleep turns, and then when I wake up, I'm gonna paralyze him. And then once I paralyze him, Cinccino becomes so much easier to deal with. And then after that, we have to deal with the Jirachi and the Darmanitan and the Clefable. But I'm pretty sure he realizes that he can't do anything, so he needs to switch out, and he needs to force us out. So he switches out, and I feel like he's gonna go into Darmanitan. No, he goes into the Jirachi. Okay, so he goes into the Jirachi. All right, but let's see. Do I wake up next? Okay, so I still have another turn of sleep. But we know he has the Fire Punch. That's the problem. That's the problem. We know he has the Fire Punch. So what do we want to do? And he has Heart Stamp as well. Honestly, our best switch would be Victini, because so far the Jirachi has revealed Heart Stamp and Fire Punch. And then he probably has Iron Head for stab, for more stab, and flinching. And I honestly couldn't tell you what else would be on his moveset, but it's probably not anything that Victini can't take. So I'm gonna go into Victini right now, because I don't think this Jirachi can do anything to us. We should be good to go right here. Heart Stamp, there it is. Okay. So now I'm in a position where I can just Blue Flare and call it a day, because we took out one of his 2 fire resist, which was Swampert. So because he doesn't have the Swampert, we're pretty much good to go in terms of Blue Flaring. So I'm gonna Blue Flare. If he stays in, the Jirachi is dead. If he switches out, something's taking a Blue Flare. If he goes into Darmanitan, I don't know how much Darmanitan would take from a Blue Flare, but let me look. Oh, what? That's actually really unfortunate that we missed a Blue Flare, because that would have been a dead Jirachi. I'm pretty sure that Jirachi would have been dead. Okay. So we took unnecessary damage because we missed a Blue Flare, but that's perfectly fine. That is perfectly fine. This is a good time for him to go into either Cinccino or Darmanitan, but Cinccino can't do anything to our Registeel, so we're good there. That Clefable's in the background though. No, there's the Darmanitan. Okay. So now, what would a Darmanitan want to do? EQ or Rock Slide? Because nothing on my team wants to eat a hit from this thing at all. Like, nothing on my team wants to take a hit from this Darmanitan. I mean, and if it's Choice Scarf, it probably is Choice Scarf, which is, ooh, that's gonna suck. Let's look. I'm gonna need, yeah, Rock Slide does about 45.8% max to our Gold Bat. That's bad. That's bad. That is bad. That's bad. Honestly, what could I do right here? Because I still want my Victini around. Nothing on my team wants to take a hit from this Darmanitan. So I think what I want to do is I'm gonna go into Blastoise right now. I'm gonna go into Blastoise, just because I feel like out of everything, oh, he goes for the EQ. Okay, so we took that. That's no, all right, we took that no problem. All right, so he has nothing to really take a Scald. So I'm gonna go for the Scald. If he goes into Clefable, we can switch it up and go for the Flash Cannon. And here comes the Clefable. Wait, he took Stealth Rock damage. Is he unaware? I think he's unaware. I don't think he's Magic Guard. Which, he's not Magic Guard? Huh. Well, see, right now at this point, I'm just gonna go for another Scald. I could go for the Flash Cannon, but I'm not gonna reveal it right now, cause, oh, wow. Okay. So right now, what he has the Cinccino. That's this right here. Here you go. Okay. Honestly, he could try to double out into the Darmanitan, but Stealth Rocks are a thing. I could potentially stay in. Nah, I don't want to stay in. I really don't want to stay in on this. I'm gonna go to my Registeel. It's just a safer option, safer play for me. So he stayed in because if he switched out, he would have probably switched out first. So he stayed in. I think he's gonna go for the Tail Slap. No, Bullet Seed. All right. So he wasn't trying to overpredict or anything like that. So all right. Okay. Oh boy. That skill link though. He knocked off our leftovers, which is very, very unfortunate. But I'm gonna go for the T-Wave because even though we could just go for the Iron Head, I want to paralyze this thing just to be a little more safe. Okay, so he has the King's Rock on him. I need to paralyze this thing. I need to paralyze him. Oh my gosh, that was a crit. Was that a crit? That was a crit too. Yo, these rolls are ridiculous. Okay, so I'm getting hexed out right now. I desperately need to get this thing paralyzed. So I should try to go for the rest. But part of me doesn't want to do that. Part of me just wants to actually what I could do is I could go for the Thunder Wave, and even if we don't get it, I can go out into my Golbat, right? I can go into my Golbat, and then I can go for the Tailwind, and then if Golbat goes down, I have a Tailwind up. At that point, I could just bring in really whoever I want, probably Blastoise, and just call it a day. At the same time, I'm just gonna go for the T-Wave. I'm gonna go for the T-Wave right now. I should go for the rest. It'd probably be safer for me to go for the rest. Just because, you know, it's just better for us, but okay. Good. So now what I can do is I can just let this thing go, to be honest. I could be that guy and go for the rest, but I'm just gonna let this thing go. So I'm just gonna go for the Iron Head, get some damage on him. Wow. If that is not wow, that's really bad. Wow. Wow. Did that really just happen? Okay. Okay, so that just happened. He has to lock himself in on a move now, because all he has left is Darmanitan. He has to lock himself in on a move. What move would he lock himself in on? If he locks himself in on EQ, well, Golbat pretty much walls the Darmanitan, if he's Scarf, that is. If he goes for the Flare Blitz, I have 2 Pokemon that resist it, so we should be good to go there. I'm just gonna stay with Registeel. To be honest, I'm not gonna try to do anything fancy or anything. I'm just gonna. So he goes for Rock Slide. All right, cool. So he locks himself in on Rock Slide, which is probably one of the better moves, because it does hit everything on my team for neutral, if not super effective damage. So all we have to do is just come in with the Blastoise right now and just Scald for the victory. Yep, he's locked in. Hopefully we don't. I don't think this flinches, does it? Okay. All right, and so that will be our victory over the Toronto Togekiss. All right. Whew. I was honestly really afraid of that Clefable because, like, I mean, I don't know. My team could not handle Clefable. Like everything, like all the mons that I had, like they just wouldn't have been able to handle Clefable at all. So like, especially if he was like a Magic Guard Clefable, I don't think I would have been able to take him at all, to be completely honest. But I think like the biggest play probably for this battle, in my opinion, was the first turn of the match where I Energy Balled his what's it called? I Energy Balled his Swampert and KO'd it, because honestly, if that Swampert was still alive in the battle would have been a lot tougher, because I wouldn't have been able to V-Create, or not V-Create, but Blue Flare all over his team, because Swampert was one of his fire resist, and we knocked out one of his fire resists at the very beginning of the game. So that was just like, well, I have Stealth Rocks up, so Darmanitan can't come in and out freely, so I can just Blue Flare whenever, however I want. What else was there? Yeah, I don't really know. I really don't know what else to say, but definitely, you know, good game, Mo. Good game, man. Good game, my friend. Please, guys, don't, you know, destroy him in the comments or anything like that. Don't be mean or anything like that, because like, you know, I was in his same position on, you know, last week when I got 5-0'd. So like, don't give him any shit. Don't give him any shit, you guys. Mo played well. It was just, you know, the Swampert, losing the Swampert was a big thing for him, and like I saw it. I know he saw it. It was just a big loss. Like, that was such a huge loss. Like, if we over predicted and U-turn instead of going for the Energy Ball, that battle could have turned out 100% differently. But definitely, you know, good game to my opponent, the Toronto Togekiss. Thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you guys did enjoy. If you guys did, please don't forget to hit the like button down below to show your support and all that fun stuff. And I think next week we take on the Newcastle Nidoking Patters, and if that's the case, well, Patters is scary. Like, yo, if we had to pick like an underrated like member to UCL, I would say Patters, because like I don't think anyone knew Patters was gonna be on the come up like this. So I'm very scared to battle him, but we're gonna try our very best, you guys. But thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you guys next time. Peace.